All right, peace and love, everyone. We're back, and this is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Horizon. This is for the next 72 hours. This is a general tarot card reading, so if it don't apply, let it fly. And we already have the cards pre-shuffled. So again, if it don't apply, let it fly. And this is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Horizon over the next 72 hours. Okay, pre-shuffled deck. Let's go ahead and get started. First card we have is the Jinn upright. Second card we have is the Malik of Swords. Next we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Have the Malika of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Cups upright. Seven of Disc in reverse. The Moon card upright. Sun card in reverse. The Lovers card upright. And the Ascetic in reverse. Okay, so for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Horizon, we have the Jinn card that pops up, and when I see the Jinn card, this lets me know some type of darkness is taking place. This is where we have dark thoughts. It's not in alignment with who we truly are. This is actually the wrong way of thinking. And when you think wrong, you speak wrong, you say the wrong things, and you actually do the wrong things. And for some of us, having a tendency to do wrong, we have a tight grip on doing wrong. It's a habit, and that's because we train ourselves with habitual creatures, and we do the same thing over and over. So this is some type of wrong way of doing things, evil type of thought process that is actually affecting you and those around you. This can be self-inflicted. This can be something that you're doing, something that's really pressing right now. Situation is really not looking good, and it's based off of, again, self, how we are perceiving the situation. The challenge is to get here, the Malik of Swords. The challenge is to elevate your thoughts, okay, to see things from a higher perspective, to initiate the transitioning from these negative thoughts into the newness, the new cycle of new thinking and a new way of doing things, perceiving things, not having a tendency to get upset so quick and fly off the handle. This is a new way of doing things and accomplishing things. So with the Malik of Swords, you see the king, he's able to enjoy his time, his freedom with training his bird and spending time with his bird. His bird is actually the none other than the falcon, and falcons have great sight, vision. So for those Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon who need a little more help with your vision, this is an opportunity over the next 72 hours to get more into your imaginative state. You are a water sign, so use more of your emotions to help you paint a better picture and get yourself back on track. For some of you, it's hard to do that right now because you're going through some type of breakup that's already determined. This is Saturn feeling restricted in your relationships. There's some constriction going on in your relationships. This is actually hard to get around. This is what you're thinking right now because of this relationship. You were hoping that things turned out, and some of you're actually done. In this situation, you have wiped your hands clean, and that's fine too because you're able to process things better and move forward. And the present condition right now that you're facing is Malik of Wands. Malik of Wands in reverse, actually. Some of you, this relationship is straining, but also the finances, the employment, okay, the stream of wealth is frustrating. Now, my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon have the ability to manifest. One of the signs of the zodiac that have the power to manifest at will. And you are, if not one of the most in tune time when it comes to getting your desires, okay, met. Okay, you're in the eighth house. Um, right now, that's a challenge. These are the present conditions, dealing with the feelings of lack, dealing with the feelings of not having enough resources to go around, especially that you're used to, especially if you're used to sharing your partner's resources and wealth. And it's a lack, it's the well is dried up right now. It's tough to see and get yourself back on track, um, because this is where you need to actually get out and do more. To change that, you need to get in front of the situation and use more of this water emotion to crash into those negative ways of thinking. You have the Eight of Cups. This is what you experienced in the past. Eight of Cups, all right? Saturn and Pisces. Some of you had to be restricted in your desires because it was just all over the place. You wanted to achieve a lot, and especially dealing with the occult, studying books, reading books, taking in more information. But you had to go through this journey of leaving those things behind to limit, set boundaries for your life. Okay, this is what you had to do in the past, and you thought that since you decided to go on this path and train and to put the time in to develop your soul, that the universe was going to reward you. Saturn does reward, but he rewards on his own time. He's slow to reward, and this is why you had to deal with a lot of the karma that you've been dealt from your past lives. So before you can get to the Dharma, you have to work out that, exercise that karma. Now you have the Seven of Disc. Again, you were hoping for more resources, and you were hoping to be able to go down this path with enough. You're thinking about survival techniques and survival skills and things of that nature, but is actually didn't pan out as well. So this had another effect on you where it impacted you to, again, get you to think in the wrong direction. So all of these things are playing factors. And then you also have the Moon card. This is a chance to reset. The question is, which one will you feed, the dog or the wolf? Okay, now the dog goes back to Sirius, the Sirius star system. Will you feed that magi deep within that will manifest, or will you feed the wolf? Okay, the wolf, and when the moon is full, you'll be taking on traits of the wolf and acting out. This is where more injuries will occur during this time. So it's all about which one are you going to feed. And no matter what, everything will be revealed under the sun or under the influence of the full moon. And speaking of the sun, you have the sun in reverse with, uh, this is where you felt like you've done your part, but the world is just against you. Everything lined up against you, and the planets were not in alignment for you. So this was a personal, you really felt on a deep level, like, why is this happening to me? Why am I getting this hand dealt to me? And all of us have our different things. You might have felt like you've been doing things right and putting in a lot of work, but again, we also have to factor in things that happened to us in the past life that affects our journey to this day. And then you have the Lover's card that shows up. This is what you've been hoping for. You've been hoping for more affection and love within your relationships. Um, Things to flow for you financially and your contractual agreements. You've been hoping that the community pans out, things work out within your small community, things to happen and take off for you. And also, this is what the future holds over the next 72 hours. You may have a chance to actually merge your conscious and subconscious mind, get your conscious mind on the right track with your subconscious to start taking in different thoughts, start retraining and taking control over your life again over the next 72 hours. And you need to definitely take this into consideration, because for some of you, you've been just going along on autopilot, going with the grain, being influenced by everything instead of taking control. And for Scorpios, you don't have a problem with control as far as taking it, but this time you're allowing yourself to be influenced by the things and people around you that it's creating, it's adding to this mindset. So if you are able to um, retrain your mind over the next 72 hours and get your mindset on back on the right track, you will be able to see the turnaround. Okay, things will change in your favor. So uh, I hope this was able to help. And let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to continue the readings. So see you all in the next one. Peace and love.